time for Truth or Fake, our daily fact-checking segment, and I'm joined by Catalina Machon-Debrou. Hi. Today you're starting with a video allegedly showing undocumented migrants in the US.
Indeed, we're referring to a video that's been very viral on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube since January 30th that shows migrants at a Florida hotel. The post claimed that these migrants are illegally working in the United States in this state of Maitland, Florida. So what we can see in the video is migrants lining up, they're hopping into a bus, going to work, and a lot of the users, they're describing this as 4 busloads of illegals being dropped off from the southern border, and they describe the crowd as all 18 to 25-year-old able-bodied men who have been given cards and a place to stay in this hotel where they've been filmed at. Other people describing it as well, busloads of illegal aliens. They've been giving preload credit cards and debit cards. Why are illegals being bused to Florida? This has also been picked up by lots of pro-Trump accounts, as you can imagine. Paint the Trump, Joe Biden and his illegal human smuggling campaign, and this Trump account, Trump Crusaders, with the same description, illegals between the ages of 18 to 25, able-bodied men being dropped off in Florida. So yeah, now what's really happening is that right here we have more people also posting video from Red America First candidate Dr. Willie Montag, who is a Republican congressional candidate. So this is when it really got out of hand, when Republican candidates were also posting the same video, saying this video just in from Maitland, Florida, right here, 4 busloads of illegals being dropped off from the southern border. And once again, he's repeating this speech of all 18 to 25-year-old able-bodied men. We need to finish the wall and end this travesty immediately. So it's no surprise that it was picked up by lots of Trump accounts. And it got even worse when the congressional representative of Florida also posted this video saying, breaking, hundreds of illegals were just shipped into my congressional district yesterday. We must stop and deport them immediately. Florida should not ask the federal government for permission. This got so out of hand, Yana, that even Telemundo posted about this because there were protests that followed outside this hotel in Maitland, Florida. Misinformation leads to a large protest in Maitland, and lots of the protesters were demanding that these illegal immigrants be deported. But of course, as this segment, none of this is true. They were not illegal immigrants. They were legally working in the United States, and the employer of these immigrants actually sent out a press release. It's Dewar Nurseries, which is a flower shop. So they were the one who hired these immigrants to work, and they confirmed that they did so with an H-2A visa program, and that they reside at the extended stay hotel in Maitland, so that these workers are in the United States working in a 100% legitimate program. Even the consulate of Mexico tweeted that these 100 workers were legally working in the United States, and this was also picked up by News 6, who said Maitland Hotel are legal farm workers, so they have an agricultural visa, and well, this representative of Florida, Anthony Sabatini, answered to News 6, and they said, well, now I'm officially challenging News 6 to investigate and post the visas of nearly 800,000 illegals currently in Florida. So he wasn't too satisfied with this news, but despite the departure of Trump, immigration is still a huge hot topic in the United States.
Perhaps these politicians should be listening to your segment. Next, you've spotted a GDR, that's to say an East German flag, at this year's Beijing Olympics.
Yes, a Twitter claims that the flag of East Germany that belonged to the German Democratic Republic during the Cold War, just to explain, commonly described as a communist state from 1949 to 1990, was erected during the current Beijing Winter Olympics. We have the photo right here of this post, and the Twitter user is asking, is this real? So we can indeed see this flag amongst the other flags in this picture, and this was also posted right here saying that this was during the Chinese Winter Olympics, so to say that China is nostalgic of communism. However, with a reverse image search, we found this post from February 2019, and what this user says is that this is official flag flying at the Biathlon World Cup in Canmore. So for those who don't know, because I didn't know this before, the biathlon is a winter sport that combines rifle shooting and cross-country skiing. And the 2019 Biathlon World Cup took place in Canmore, Canada. So this flag was actually raised, Yana, this is no mistake. This actually took place, here's a picture of it from AFP in 2019 at the Canmore Olympics. They were celebrating, however, why was it raised? They were actually celebrating, and this was in honor of the 1988 Olympic Games that were held in Calgary, Canada. So just some kilometers away from the city of Canmore. So they were celebrating every country that participated, including the German Democratic Republic at the time. So once again, a real picture put out of context, as many, many times we've explained before.
Right. Thank you so much, Catalina, for debunking some of the misleading stuff we find